Hello everyone, my name is Thirukumaran Veleyudham, and today I'll be talking about a project which I've been working for a while now with Clevered. It's called Hair Predictify. So at first, let's look at the table of contents, but starting right off with the acknowledgements. I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge my parents as well as my teachers being Shivani ma'am, Dr. Ken, Smita ma'am, and everyone else who were a part of this journey. I feel extremely grateful and privileged to be provided with such great knowledge in my field of interest that I'm planning on pursuing in the nearby future from the very best instructors. So let's introduce myself. My name is Thirukumaran Veleyudham, as I mentioned earlier, but I also prefer to be called Thiru as that's what everyone calls me. It's also a bit shorter. I'm 16 years old and I currently reside in Mumbai, India. I plan on taking computer science in the nearby future, which is the reason why I initially took up this course, as I believed it would help make me a step closer into reaching my goals. So my journey with Clevered has been extremely smooth. Whenever I've had any doubts, the support team always used to reach out for any doubt clarifications. Not only that, but the knowledge provided them cannot be found anywhere else. The concepts taught by them will always be remembered by me forever. Okay, let's move on to Hair Predictify. What is our vision? Our main motive is for people to be aware of their hair health with just a click of a button, as well as to have the comfort of their homes. Not only that, but with hospital bills reaching about four figures due to inflation for just a checkup, people don't usually bother to go for that reason specifically. With Hair Predictify, we believe it has the opportunity to do something revolutionary. So, how to use this app? First, you're greeted with a welcome image for the user. You're sorry, I'll restart. How to use this app? The welcome image is implemented for the user to be greeted by the app, which gives a token of gratitude for downloading our application, which makes them feel grateful. Next, name entry and submit button is used for the user to input his or her name, aka your login details on the interface, which leads to a personalized window featuring your own name. And the reason we have done this is that they could be felt involved. So let's move on. After you have entered your name, you get the screen over here. So first it says Hair Predictify, which is the name of our application. And here, welcome Dr. Ken Khan. And here are a few general pointers which are included to nurture your hair for further prevention of hair fall. So these are basically some hygienic preventions to be taken care of that people don't usually know, that people should generally be aware of. And next is the descriptions of each stage of hair loss. And they are mentioned to let the user be aware of their situations and the steps to be taken in the nearby future to prevent from further problems. And we can even predict your hair loss with just a click of a button, which is over here, where after you upload an image, which is not available here due to size issues, it will give the predicted class, which is the type 5 over here, and it gives the description of uh, that hair fall. Let's go through an app walkthrough. Okay, so once I run this code, this is the main application, like the first window that you get when you open the application or like when you download it. Here's the welcome image to be treated like and have a sense of like a token of gratitude. And here, once you enter your name, which is, for example, let's take user over here. And once you click on submit button, it says welcome user, giving you a personalized window considering that you have signed in and all. And here are the general pointers so that the user can be more aware of the hygienic problem, like hygienic conditions they should like take. These are the various stages of hair loss, giving a detailed description of what each means and what you should do in the future to, you know, prevent the hair loss. Now, here's the main thing, the upload image. So over here, you upload your image. Let's take any one of these images, okay? These are all pictures of various sample tested heads of people's hairs. So once you open this, image has been uploaded successfully. And now with this predict hair loss button, it will be able to predict using our uh, deeply trained module, and which in this case, it's a type 5 hair loss, where the areas of hair loss are more significant than in stage 4. They are still divided, but the band of hair between them is thinner and sparser. So it's explaining what each hair form means, like what the stage 5 means. And yeah, that's about it to the application. So moving on uh is the toolkit worth walkthrough, where here's the link to the workbook, here's the video link, and here's the GitHub link, which will all be mentioned in the video. So let's just go take a look at it. So now if we look at the workbook, so some of the project requirements are where we have to load the data file, which has over 5,000 photos, which the data is then sent out to be processed and it is converted to labels. Then what happens is that data sets, they're split into the training and testing sets, which then the VGG16 model is loaded, trained, and evaluated. So now the model, which has already been trained, can make predictions with some of the images that have already been pre-processed to see if the model is functioning properly, which successfully has happened. Next, we make the front-end code with all the information to be displayed for the user. Next is the user interface, where first you have to input your name, click on the submit button, and then you'll get your name displayed over here with some general pointers where you can upload your image, get a type class, and the description of the type. Next, if we look at the event handlers, some of the elements are the welcome icon, which you noticed over here. That is, you just have to read it to be greeted by the app. Next is the name entry and the submit button, where before entering the application, you will have to sign in by typing your name and to also get a personalized interface. Next are the general pointers, which is mentioned over here. These are the general pointers which should be taken care of for hygienic purposes. Next are the description of stages of hair loss, because not many users, our target audience is like the people who are not aware of much of hair fall, what they are. So these descriptions will ensure that the user knows that what they're dealing with. Next is the final thing is the upload image and predict hair loss. Now to know at which stage you are at, you would have to upload a image of a head of your head, and which our net advanced neural networking system will do that smoothly due to already being trained with over 5,000 samples. Last but not least is the test plan, where we have checked all the results. Where for the welcome PNG, uh, the user should feel content and positive. Next, for the name entry, it will direct you to another window to the main app where you can upload a photo and let the machine analyze it. The general pointers are also for to gain knowledge as well as for the description of the hair loss. And for the upload image, the machine will give an output for which you'll be able to have a better understanding of what to do in the nearby future. And next, if we look at our GitHub, this is our main GitHub where all the data details are mentioned. So that's about it. Thank you so much for paying attention. And if for any other information, you can always reach out to me at this email below. I would always be open to any suggestions for my app. Thank you so much and have a very nice day.